Hello everyone and welcome to another self-playing critique. So this is actually for the 2024 MSXL Championship layout. So I'm recording this actually right before the hurricane is going to be hitting, so that way you guys have something to watch next week, just in case I run out of power. Yeah, so this was I had gone out to Paintball, Indiana again to help them with getting ready, as well as working with some of the St. Louis Archangels for the WNXL. So I thought I would go over the good, bad, and ugly here for the layout, and that way you can kind of learn from my mistakes and from the good stuff too. But I wanted to give a quick shout out to ProEdge for sponsoring this video. Be sure to click the link in the description down below. So this delay was actually something that was pretty nice. Now, to be honest, when I went through and I saw this player go through the middle, just kind of thought, I'll try to go through. I'm not 100% sure if I made it completely clean. So I tried to listen back to see if I could hear, when it was that I was shot. Maybe a ref would have said that it was bang bang, but yeah, just to be completely honest with that one. But yeah, so the middle moves are pretty open on this layout. So basically what I was asking here is, hey, did this one player make it alive? Just seeing if they were able to get out wide. So what was really good was, this is a player from the Archangels, just telling me where a certain player was looking. So I said, hey, I need to get out. I was able to get out, and then this blind shot over here worked out fantastic. So that was definitely a good one. So this Dorito side is really open. So it can be pretty difficult to make moves. So you really want to make sure that if you are going to be moving down the field on the Dorito side, that you're checking off not just the middle but also cross field as well. Once I called that 50 Dorito, someone else was able to eliminate the other player.
Yeah, kill the home, recon!
So you can hear me calling the recon. Basically, this is just, hey, where are all the bodies at? If it's kill 3, then there should be 2 left.
That's another kill on the snake!
So, just trying to get all of that all set there. So this delay going out into, or not this delay, this running gun out to this little brick is pretty solid. It can be kind of risky. There's a spot in the middle of that home that you're able to basically kind of float there and shoot right into this little brick. Once I had the move, so I took it, you can block yourself out using the Dorito itself from that right side, or that Dorito side of the home. So I was just trying to make moves while I was able to. Once I was able to get that player in, go and probably went a little bit too slow actually into there. Trying to go gun up, which, it can be kind of tough. Well, this stuff here, I think it was this one. I hit the player's headband and it just flipped, and I was like, oh. So I probably should have said that earlier. That's definitely something you don't want to die with info. And yeah, just trying to make things happen. So once I moved up here, I was trying to again get that cross shot on that Aztec. And I'm going to ask my player here, that delta, or that little brick, had actually moved out. So I shot for the wire because that's where it makes the most sense for the player to come out at, and then going and trying to capitalize on that. Now, I think I shoot only one of the players here. There's 2, so the Aztec, I get shot by the home for sure, but I think I shot the Aztec. So yeah, getting out to this this corner can be kind of tough. It's definitely kind of rough, but if you really dig, then you're good. So I was able to get this elimination on the snake Aztec, or sorry, snake tower. So that bunker itself is one that you really want to make sure, it's probably going to be better for you to wrap the outside, so that way you're able to stay alive from inside shots, or at least make sure that you're playing heads up, that hey, there could be shots coming inside. So I was trying to bounce it off this Aztec, sorry, the tower, I mean, oh my goodness, to shoot into that brick. It does work. It works better from that little Dorito, but it's yeah, it's a good bounce. It's just not going to be as good from here. And then, yeah, so getting into this next one, sorry for sometimes the audio quality is going to be kind of weird. I looked later and there was just gunk in my, in the microphone. So there's always room for more talking anyway, so you can always think that. So the home that can shoot right into this gap of where you want to get over to. Now that delay that I did, or that route, I mean, going up into that tower and then diving across way before you get to the tower. But you want to make sure that you're just getting there quick. Watch the paint, and you should be able to get underneath it actually. What would have been better for me actually here was to say that, hey, I'm inside. You know, who's you know, who's looking at the, you know, who's doing what. Even saying like, hey, I'm trying to bait the brick here. Just trying to, you know, get that shot. Ended up not working that bounce. They were able to. So this danger call, this is something that's definitely helpful. So I'm blocked out. I can't really see where it is that certain players are at. So having the danger call is just a, hey, they moved out that way, and I'm not sure exactly where they're at. So it's just something that is good. So I was able to get this elimination on the brick there.
30 something, I'm not sure.
So I would have been able to say at least 34 because just shot one. Now I think this is the one here, yeah, that I try to make a move. Nope, this isn't it. Oh, this is it. So I dropped the ball on that Dorito. I should have asked for more info before making the move. You know, maybe checked off a little bit more. But that's why I got eliminated on that one, was just making that move through that gap. I thought I was safe, and I didn't realize that there was a mirror that I had. I was pretty upset with this one actually. So I got up and laned for that tower and saw him go through it. And I mean, 10 balls a second, I guess he got through the gap. I don't really know. So I was like, no, I'm definitely shooting you. So able to get the kill there on the tower. That center in front of me had gotten eliminated. So you can hear me call the kill 2 there. So I'm just trying to make the move here. So the gaps going into here are decent. So you want to make sure that you're going gun up across there or diving real hard through there so that people don't catch you. So the shot here, I guess I just didn't really feel like going up into the brick there. There was actually another player with me that was in the snake, so it was one of those that, you know, they could have continued to move up. I probably should have tried to push them a little bit more.
Okay, hey, kill the home, 100 only.
Okay, so that's just where that communication was in, and ended up getting the last shot there. Now this move up here, so this brick has a great shot going into these Dorito gaps. So it's definitely one of those things that I'm just trying to listen to, you know, what it is that's going on. Just trying to keep the player honest as well, just throwing paint through there periodically, and kind of trying to bait them. Now this, looking at it, I don't know that this particular gap that I'm shooting right before that Dorito, between the Dorito and the tower, would have been good, just because to try to bait someone through there, you have to have a perfect shot going through. So there really isn't a lot of room for error, and you can't see them leave, so you just have to kind of guess. So at least this way I would see the player go into there, and then I could shoot into the next gap, which is definitely a lot bigger. You can see it there. But yeah, like I probably should have just been laning through here. I don't know if this was one that maybe I had flipped a point right before, so I didn't have as much paint. But once I heard that the snake was there, that's why I made the switch. So this brick has a great shot going into the snake. I'm actually going to be able to get a shot on the snake too, over the top of that little wedge, and get the elimination there. So, you know, getting that shot there, and then trying to kind of go hunting. This was something that the mistake was not realizing that the little brick on the Dorito side had a shot through here. So when I try to go through, I think he rolled off, and was able to get that elimination. So look, it happens, right? So that little delay right there, just trying to shoot wide and then get into the snake. So this was a snake that's pretty easy to get into. There's a lot of stuff blocking it. The reason why I cut it there is just I was just kind of listening and trying to figure out who was where. Reason being is that the brick, as well as a couple other shots, are there over the top of the beam, going around the snake too. So I didn't want to get caught by that. And then looking up, the player in the middle had looked the other way, and then by the time he realized that I was there, I had already gotten the shot on him, and then came across and was able to shoot this snake just because I heard them in front of me. So I just decided to go and just play the aggressor, and go and get that elimination. But yeah, so that's the self-playing critique. Hopefully this is something that helps you guys out. If you want me to do more of these, definitely put that down in the comments down below. Be sure to check the description as well, just for links, of course, for ProEdge, who thank you again for sponsoring this video and for being such a huge support of the channel. But I will see you guys in the next video, and that's, yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. So, as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.